Hi everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. In today's video, I have 3 separate updates to share with you. I have an update regarding USCIS processing delays. I have an update regarding F1 students that are going to be applying for OPT and a new way for them to apply for their OPT. And I have an update regarding an order that the Biden administration sent to ICE and CBP to stop using certain words like illegal alien and assimilation. We're going to talk about all of that in today's video, so make sure to stick around. Hi everyone, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a U.S. immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we work with clients from all 50 states and worldwide, and we regularly post videos to make sure that you're up to date with the latest immigration news and tips. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button now. So as I mentioned, in today's video, I have 3 separate updates to share with you. I have an update regarding USCIS processing delays, an update regarding F1 students that are applying for their OPT, and an update regarding an order that was issued by the Biden administration to various immigration agencies, including ICE and CBP. So let's get started. So the first update that I want to talk about is regarding F1 students that are going to be applying for OPT. OPT stands for Optional Practical Training, and it's a form of employment authorization for certain F1 students. Well, earlier this month, USCIS announced that it would be allowing certain applicants for OPT to file their application online. So take a look at my screen and we'll go through this announcement together. Okay, everybody, so if you can take a look at my screen, we're on the USCIS website right now, and we're on a news article that, as you can see, it's dated April 12th, 2021, and the title is F1 Students Seeking Optional Practical Training Can Now File Form I-765 Online. And it basically says here that USCIS announced today, based on the date of the article, that F1 students seeking optional practical training can now file their Form I-765 application for employment authorization online if they are filing under one of these categories: pre-completion OPT, post-completion OPT, and 24-month extension of OPT for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEM students. It says here, OPT is temporary employment authorization that is directly related to an F1 student's major area of study. Eligible students can apply to receive up to 12 months of OPT employment authorization before completing their academic studies, pre-completion, and or after completing their academic studies, post-completion. Eligible F1 students who receive STEM degrees may apply for a 24-month extension of their post-completion OPT. So I want to point out a particular area of this announcement that I find to be very promising. If you look at the quoted section right here, it says that USCIS remains committed to maximizing our online filing capabilities, said senior official performing the duties of USCIS Director Tracy Renaud. The I-765 online filing option allows eligible students to file forms online in a more user-friendly fashion and increases efficiencies for adjudicators. And then one more important section of this announcement I want to read too down here, and it basically says online filing allows applicants to submit forms electronically, check the status of their case anytime from anywhere, and receive notices from USCIS online instead of waiting for them in the mail. USCIS is using innovation and technology to meet the needs of applicants, petitioners, and employees. Regardless of the paper or electronic format of an application or petition, USCIS is committed to ensuring a secure and efficient process for all. So as we can see from that announcement, certain F1 students that are applying for OPT are now eligible to start filing their applications online. Now, what I want to point out here is, yes, this is certainly a benefit for F1 students, but the main thing that I want you to take away from this announcement is that it appears that USCIS is taking additional steps to make more applications available online. This is very promising news, because as these applications become available online, it's going to create a more user-friendly environment for people that are applying for immigration benefits. So let's move on to our second update of today's video, and this is regarding the Biden administration ordering various immigration agencies, CBP and ICE, to stop using certain words. So a couple of weeks ago, I recorded a video about how the USCIS policy manual would attempt to reduce its usage of certain words, such as alien. So earlier this week, on Monday, April 19th, the Biden administration ordered these various immigration agencies, ICE, which is Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and CBP, Customs and Border Protection to stop using certain words. And the words are illegal alien and assimilation. And the idea behind this order is to create a more humane immigration system. So those words are going to be replaced with different words. So for example, the word alien is going to be replaced with non-citizen or migrant. The word illegal is going to be replaced with undocumented. And the word assimilation will be replaced with integration. And again, as I mentioned, these changes are an effort by the Biden administration to improve the immigration system and to create a more humane immigration system. And let's move on to our third and final update for today's video. And this is regarding USCIS processing delays. So we are continuing to see various delays with USCIS processing times for the issuance of receipt notices, overall case processing times, the issuance of biometrics notices, and just delays across the board. So in particular, I want to discuss receipt notices. Now, a receipt notice is a notice that USCIS sends you in the mail to confirm that they have received your case. And this notice contains a unique number that's specific to your case, your receipt number. And you can use that receipt number to go on the USCIS website and to check the status of your case. So it's a very important number. But over the last year, we've seen tremendous delays, again, with the issuance of these receipt notices. So at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw certain cases go 3 to 4 months without getting a receipt notice. And currently, for some cases, we're seeing delays of about 2 months from the time that we filed the application until the time that we receive the receipt notice. Now, let's compare this to pre-COVID timeframes. Before COVID, in most cases, when we would file an application, we would typically receive the receipt notice in the mail in about 2 weeks, and in some cases, even earlier. So as you can see, these receipt notice delays are pretty significant. Now, what I want to do is I want to share a tip with you on what you can do if your receipt notice is being delayed and you want to check on the status of your case. Well, here's the tip. If you paid your USCIS filing fees for the application that you submitted by check, you can log in to your online banking to see if USCIS cashed your check. If USCIS did cash your check, you should again check your online banking and look at the picture of the check. Specifically, look at the back side of the check. On the back side of the check, when USCIS cashes a filing fee check, they will stamp the back of the check. And on the back of that check will be your unique receipt number. So by logging into your online banking and checking the back side of the check, you can get that receipt number and you can plug that receipt number into the USCIS website, specifically on the case status page, and you can check on the status of your case even before the receipt notice arrives in the mail. So hopefully you find that tip very helpful. So there you have it. In today's video, we went over 3 separate immigration updates. We talked about how the Biden administration has ordered ICE and CBP to stop using certain words. We talked about how now F1 students that are applying for OPT may now have the option to apply for their OPT online. And we talked about these various USCIS processing delays and what you can do to get your receipt number early in the event that you're experiencing a very long delay from filing your case to getting your receipt notice in the mail. As always, I hope you guys got a ton of value from this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button so that YouTube knows to share this information with more people. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.